Hi, welcome to UPATE's Crossing. I know I'm a couple of minutes early, but I just want to sort of clear the air. We're just going to sort of take a nice deep breath. I'm just going to ring the bell. Hi, Egyptian famous. Nice deep breath. Hi, Bellaluna. Hi, Mary. Hi, Layan. Take a nice deep breath, cleansing the air, preparing for the readings. Okay, so let me put up this. Hi, SA. Just waiting for Queen of Swords. I know she might be running a bit late, but that's okay. Hi, Bart. Just clearing the air. Oh, just been on once every couple of days, just trying not to overwhelm or do too much. Bell to one side. Okay, for those that know, I received the Mythic Oracle, and I actually received the Divine Tea Time Inspiration cards. And those that saw my video would have thought, "Oh my God, what she's talking about." She's not going to use that deck for Oracle because it is recipes, but I found a way to actually use it. So look for the video that's coming up in regards to the Divine Tea Time Inspiration cards and how I use them for Oracle readings. Oh no, Lunar Moon. I read so many people, I don't remember what message Spirit gives me for you or what reading I get for you. So now let's see if now she's running late. Oh, okay. So Queen of Swords is running late. No, I don't know the readings, so not quite sure. I know Mary was wanting. Okay, so we got Mary. Not sure if Lunar Moon wants a reading. Let's have a look. Lunar Moon, Egyptian famous. Bellaluna. Orion. Yes. A. B. Right. Whew. That's the list. Now, don't forget, if you donate, please let me know. Nope. No, that's the list I've put here. This is the list. Right, so if Mary, I'll do first. So this is the list. Okay, so Mary first. So general reading. General reading. Let's just do elemental wisdom. Mary, what's coming towards me in general? Okay, straight away we get the sense of this creative project. I'm getting a sense of a new creative project in some way. There's a sense of a desire or passions that's sort of awakening within you. And I know you're worried and stressed. It seems to be a lot of worry and stress coming up. It's like you've got the motivation and the drive, but yet you don't yet have the experience. So it's maybe time for you to start asking for some help, start asking for some guidance to allow you to bring this project into fruition. It does feel like you've got a project or you've got an idea or a thought that you really sort of want to get going, but you're not quite sure how to do it. You're a bit worried and stressed about it. So it's time to actually ask for some help, which is going to be really, really important in getting this project off the ground. This idea, this message, I just feel like it's going to help so many people, but you've just got to get it off the ground. And I feel like you need to ask for some help. So hopefully, Mary, that helps with what you want to do, what you want to achieve. Yeah. Okay, so Lunar Moon, did you have a reading? Lunar Moon, and then Egyptian Famous. Bella Luna, Lan, S.A. Okay. What 2 months of your love life? Okay, Lunar Moon. What's going to happen in the next 2 months? Okay, the first card we have here could be some challenges. There could be some conflicts within your love life. Could be some challenges and some conflicts going in. Might be feeling like your things are not going quite as you expect them to, but I think you can change. I feel like you can change that around. I just feel like things are not going to go quite. I feel a little bit of disappointment with your love life in the next couple of months. I just don't feel like things are going to go quite as you expect, but I feel it's going to open you up to other things further down the track. Okay, I feel like there's going to be some challenges, there's going to be some conflicts, it's going to be a sense of being not quite what you expect, a little bit disappointment in the in your love life. Okay, so I do feel as though there is this aspect of you can change that around. I do feel like you can be led into new possibilities. I'm getting a sense of new light. Maybe not within the next 2 months, maybe closer to 3 months. I do feel like things are going to change for you. I do feel like you're going to be led out of that sense of conflict and challenges and things that are going on. So things will change, but it's just going to take a bit of time with your love life. I just feel like you've got some challenges coming up and things are not going to be quite as you expect them to be. Okay. Egyptian famous. Okay. When will you? When will you message me? Thanks, Egyptian famous. Thanks for doing all that for me. When will you message me? Okay, so I've got sort of like, I keep getting like 6 days. Okay, I've got the 6 coming up here, and it's 6 of Swords. I've actually got sort of like a 6, I don't know why, but I'm sort of getting like 6 days. So I do feel as though there's like a shift in what's going on. There is a shift in perspectives. There is a shift, and that's why I'm sort of getting like the 6 days coming on, going into smoother waters. And it does tell you just to be patient. 9 of Wands here is that sense of being patient, allowing yourself to persevere, to keep going, even when things don't seem to be going your way. It does feel like within the next 6 days there is going to be sort of like a shift in the perspective, shift in what's actually going on into smoother waters, and it allows a sense of moving into the sense of being patient, not being in a hurry, just allowing things to move ahead. You're preparing for things to begin to happen. It does feel like there's a sense of preparation going on. Yep, you're being patient. Good. Keep being patient. It says within the next week, so divine timing. Yep, things are sort of moving into, as things sort of move into new perspectives. Does say that sense of just there is a sense of hurt going on as well. There does seem to be that sort of sense of hurt in some way, but it is that sort of get up and keep going sort of thing. So that's really important. On night, lunar, moon, take care. So yeah, hopefully that sort of helps. By the way, that was Tarot of Cleopatra. Okay, so who was I on next? Bella Luna. Hi guys, welcome to the live. Don't forget, don't post your questions, just hi, how are you, and I'll let you know when your readings are due. Egyptian famous is sorting out the Have I actually made you a... Oops, don't want that one. I just want to see if I've got... Okay, just making sure. I can't tell here. Sorry, guys, I'm just giving me a second just to breathe. This is the list. I'm just doing Bella Lunas at the moment. Right, so sorry guys, I'm just doing something, a job here. Just want to make sure something. Sorry guys, I'm just doing something, a job. Yeah, won't be a second. Oh yeah, I have done it. Oh, I forgot that I had done it. Sorry, Egyptian Famous. I'd forgotten that I'd done that. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, don't forget to put in the links, Egyptian Famous too. It'd be quite handy, and let them know what spreads and things. So yeah, so Bella Luna, how will my time at Aspen be like? Time at Aspen. Let's do Gilded Tarot. How will my time at Aspen be like? Ooh, interesting. Okay, time at Aspen. Okay, it does feel like it's going to be quite relaxing. Might get a little bit bored. You might be a little bit bored for some reason. I just got the word drain, so I don't know if it's going to be raining or something, but it does feel like you might find yourself being a little bit bored, maybe not quite seeing opportunities that are available to you. You might have a sense of needing to stand up for your convictions, stand up for your beliefs as well. It could be quite important. So we get this sense of being dissatisfied with something, bored, dissatisfied, not quite seeing the whole thing. Could be a chance for you just to relax, enjoy your alone time, maybe, or enjoy some quiet time. That could be really, really important for you. But I do feel like you're going to have to stand up for your beliefs or your convictions in some way. I think you need to be quite strong. You might need to be a little bit more assertive. And I think that could be quite difficult for you. You might need to stand up for yourself, be a little bit assertive. So that's really important as well. Okay, Bella Luna, so you may find yourself being a little bit bored, maybe a little bit dissatisfied, but it's about learning to enjoy your alone time, maybe being aware of your surroundings or what's actually going on around you, and know that you might need to actually stand up for yourself at some stage. Okay, so that's really important. So here we have Lion next. So I'm just waiting for Lion's question. So I'm not sure what Lion's question is. So that's what I'm just waiting for. You're welcome, Bella Luna. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, don't forget donation. The links are pinned at the top. Don't forget to check the description box for the details of donations if you want to get something a bit more in depth. So I'm just waiting for the next question to come up. So Layan, just waiting for Layan's just taking a nice deep breath. So let me look at a Divine Tea inspiration card while we... What herbal tea are we going to look at? Hi, Valentina. Okay, what herbal tea am I going to focus on? Herbal tea energy. We're going to look at pepper tea. It's about balancing. It's about balancing heart, balancing the love, the relationships that we're going to look at today. Black pepper tea. So boil 2 cups of water, add 1 teaspoon of ground black pepper and steep for 5 minutes. Strain and drink hot. Okay, I can do that. I've got ground black pepper. Ooh, that's gonna... So that's your herbal tea for today. Right. Hi, Lovely Green. Okay, so I'll do Bart's question because he's answered. So he's answered. I'm just waiting. Sometimes people come in and out, so they may not. Right, Bart, what deck am I going to use for you? Actually, might use the new... Well, I got my new vice versa bag yesterday. That came in yesterday. Let's go with the vice versa deck. Right, Bart, how's your life so far? Let's have a look. How's Bart's life so far? By Man Home of the 7th. Right. Oh, Dominic K, thank you. Okay, Bart. Feels like you're breaking down barriers at the moment. I do feel like it feels like things are sort of... I know the tower is normally about doom and gloom, but I feel like you're rebuilding your life. Like things has been... walls have crumbled around you, but now you're rebuilding your life. You're starting to rebuild what you want. And it's the King of Swords here. So I do feel like you're finding solutions to any problems that arise. You're starting to do a lot more thinking about what's going on and where you're headed. So I do feel like you're building up your life to something new and exciting, and I do feel like you're finding the solutions that you need to achieve those results. I do feel like you're finding solutions. I do feel like you're moving ahead. You're walking towards the enlightenment, the understanding. And I've got a lot about it to do with your thoughts and your perceptions. I do also feel it could be about your intuition as well. I do feel like your intuition is starting to bring into a new level of awareness. I do feel as though your intuition, your spirituality is developing to a new level, which is why I feel like the walls have been crumbling around you, that things are being sort of opening up for you. I do feel like the barriers are opening up and that you're developing your own spirituality, your own intuition, your psychic abilities are getting a lot stronger, a lot more aware about what's going on around you and what's happening. So I do feel, but that your life is moving into a new direction in many ways, and it's because of your work, your development. It's your hard work that's enabling you to rebuild or build your abilities, your path that you want to travel upon. So that's what I feel here for you today. So oh, excuse me. So that's an interesting reading. Okay, so who else is on the Dominic's donated. Okay, Dominic. Okay, so I just need your questions, please. Oh, it was a love reading. It was a $5 reading. You're welcome, Bart. You're welcome. Okay, so you want to know a depiction of who's coming towards you. You want a description of who's coming towards you. Description of who's coming towards you. Okay, so love reading you've done. So that's what I think it is. Yeah. Okay, so who's coming towards Dominique? Okay, I'm getting someone who's, it's not a actual physical description, but he's someone who's, I would say he's a leader, he's a teacher, he's someone who's very spiritual in their journey as well. I do feel that with having the Hierophant here as a description of who's coming towards you in love, I do feel it's someone who's very spiritual, is a teacher of some sort, someone who has a lot of knowledge, who's able to share a lot with you. So you've got the sense of, I want to say someone who's quite, just be careful that they don't take something from you. I do feel as though there's someone who could be taking something from you. You've got the Seven of Swords here. So it's Seven of Swords is normally someone who sort of is a bit sneaky, someone who sort of takes things without asking in a way. So it could be someone, yes, they could be quite spiritual, but I do feel they could take something from you. And I don't mean necessarily physical. It could be about losing yourself as well. I get a sense of you losing who you are with this person. So just be aware. Just be aware you could lose yourself within this person. Okay, so that's a big thing. So what else does need to know about this situation? I do feel like you're going to lose yourself with this person. feels like something very tempting. It does feel like an addiction, a repeated pattern, something that's sort of going to keep happening if you're not aware of it as well. So I do feel as though things are going to be exposed to the situation. It is going to be, you're going to have this passion. I want to say this passion, this lust. Okay, and it is sort of going to bring out a sense of happiness. You are going to feel happy and joy, but I don't know whether that joy is a genuine joy or whether you're going to find yourself being lost in amongst that person. So how does Duke feel about you? How does Duke feel about you? Let's have a look. Next situation. How does Duke feel about you? Okay, feels that you're a truth, someone who nurtures the truth, who expects the truth and nothing more, someone who speaks their mind, and so too, and knows that they have to look beyond the surface to really get to know you. They know that they have to look beyond the surface to really get to know you. So Duke feels as though they have to look beyond the surface, that there's more to you than meets the eye in some way. So yeah, so quite important for you to understand that I feel like someone who's coming towards you, you're going to find yourself getting lost within them. It could be very passionate, very lustful energy. And I do feel like it's going to make you happy in the moment. It's going to make you joyful, but you do need to be aware of losing yourself in that person. And then you've become how Duke feels about you. Does feel as though that you are someone who nurtures the truth, expects the truth, someone who's quite maybe, I want to say nurtures plans and ideas and things, but knows they've got to look beyond the surface to know who you are as well. So I feel like there's a lot to you. I think they think that there's a lot to you. There's a lot more to you than meets the eye, and that's really important. So I'm just going to go here. I'm just going to go Enchanted Map. Cool. Okay, the Oracle card you've got here is about strength. It's about finding a sense of inner strength within you, having the courage to sort of stand up for yourself in some ways, to actually have the sense of endurance and stamina through these relationships that you have. I feel like you need this inner strength, this inner courage to sort of be you, which is really, really important. So this strength card is something that you could really focus on, that you could really use to meditate and reflect. So really about finding that strength to move forward in your own journey. Just be careful about losing yourself. I just keep getting that, and I think that's where that strength card is so important there. So I hope that gives you some ideas about so there you are. Hope that sort of helps and gives you an idea of what you need to do, what's happening for you, etc. Okay, now back to the free list. Go back to the free list at this time. So I've done Egyptian, I've done Bella, I'm up to Layan, but I haven't seen anything. I've done Bart, haven't got essays. One, quarter bone. The door's just shut on me, the wind's come up. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what's going on with the list and who's got messages. I know things are a bit slow coming in. Oh. Hopefully that's locked properly. winds come up quite a lot. So I'm not sure who's next in the messages and the readings. Layan, S.A., Ramon, Janet, Saucy, Logan, and Cal. Okay, so I'm going to do Saucy's next because I've typed in the message. Who's coming towards you in love? I'm going to do Dicky Heroes. Who's coming towards you? Thanks, Saucy. Yeah. People flick in and out, so I'm just... Okay, so the first card we have here is battles and conflicts. So it does feel like there's a lot of battles, a lot of conflicts coming in. It does feel like there's a lot of games happening. Could be a bit of a game coming in. So here you've got this king. Okay, we've got the King of Pentacles coming in. So you've got someone who could be quite materialistic, someone who's quite always looking for opportunities coming into you, towards you, someone who could cause you a little bit of conflict, a little bit of challenges in your love life as well. I do feel it's someone that's quite practical. You've got someone who's very earthy, down to earth sort of energy. So you got someone who's from the earth signs, earth zodiacs, earth sun signs. Yep, maybe the X with the games could be. Maybe you have to deal with that first, but it does feel like you've got someone who's coming in who's very earthy, down to earth sort of energy. Someone who's sort of maybe business opportunity, but also quite materialistic. Somebody who is could be money orientated as well, but could be somebody who's quite fit, like quite health. There could be a lot of health stuff around. So anyway, that's what's coming up for you in regards to love. So yeah. Okay, so I'm not sure who's... This is the list that was. Right, so I want to do... So I'm just waiting for those questions to come up. And then we have... No. Danielle. Jenny. Matt. Right, so I'm still waiting for... Who hasn't? Ryan. Yes. A. R-E. A-N-E. Janet. Logan. Yep, I've added you, Valentina. Right. This is the current list. Oh, that wind's strong. So this is the current list. So I'm waiting for questions from these people. So I'm not quite sure who's here. I just want to be on for an hour or so. So, oh, thanks. Oh, no worries, Egyptian famous. Yeah, I'm just waiting for questions to come up. Everyone's been a bit slow today, so I'm not quite sure what's going on with the internet. I don't know if anyone's typed in their questions or they're coming and going. So I haven't heard from Layan for a while. Haven't heard from SA, Rabione, Janet, Logan, or Cal. So Valentina's added. Yeah. Yeah, I just went through the list and just went through as people arrived. And so I will just go through and do the list. Nobody's in order. Yeah, everybody's coming and going. So I'm just going to go and do the questions in as I see them. My question is, why did JK come into my life? Why did JK come into your life? Let's do the Waterfall Tarot. Don't know how many of these are left on Tarot Oracles. They're going to know his live started. So my question is, why did JK come into my life? Why did JK come into my life? It's all about unconditional. It's a sense of closure in some way. I do feel like there's a sense of an unconditional lessons learned, giving of yourself, allowing yourself to resurrect who you truly are. So I feel like JK came into your life so that you're able to just learn to just give unconditionally and to resurrect who you truly are. Maybe to just love someone for who they truly are without expecting anything in return. Doesn't necessarily mean that anything's going to happen within the relationship, but it's just about being able to sort of receive as well without any expectations, giving without any expectations, just being able to be in that moment, which is really, really important. So you're able to resurrect who you truly are. So it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be a relationship in any way. I'm not getting that it's like a long-term relationship. It's a moment. It's a moment of enabling you to sort of have that sense of resurrecting who you truly are, your authenticity, being authentic self, which is truly, really important. So you're able to sort of blow your own trumpet, being able to sort of see things for what they truly are. Could be a bit like a it could be like a karmic circle. Definitely allowing you to have that sense of closure on the that life. So not necessarily, maybe there's some lessons that you need to learn, that you need to look at. What I'm getting here with judgment, maybe you need to act with a little bit more discernment with the situation. No, Benny, just type your question in, hun. Just type your question in, Benny. Not missed, I'll do your reading. Just type your question in, hun. So there you are. So that's really about allowing yourself to just be in the moment, allowing yourself to resurrect who you truly are by being authentic in your reactions as well, being able to sort of give and receive unconditionally without expecting anything in return. Could be about a sense, definitely about closure. Yeah. Okay, so that's really important for you as well. Okay, Emma. So there you are. Benny. How does V feel about you? Okay, I'm going to do the Moon Baby Tarot. How does V feel about Benny? Could be. Only you know what the cards will mean. You're welcome, Emma. Okay, how does V feel about Benny? Okay, I'm getting a sense of emotion. Need to moderate your emotions. Okay, you've got temperance here, so you've got a. It's interesting, the orange is standing out so strongly in these cards here, and the greens here with the healing. So it's really about your identity. I get a sense of about who you are as an individual. It's all about the truth and the facts of the situation. Look at the consequences of actions taken. Finding a sense of balance or equilibrium in your emotions is really important as well. Getting a lot about balancing the emotions and how things are sort of merging together to not be too excessive. It's about moderation with temperance. Justice is about equilibrium, balance, truth, facts, about the consequences of the actions taken. All about that moderation, not being too excessive in the emotional aspect of it all. It's about, I'm actually getting a sense of just taking a breath, allowing yourself to sort of calm down a little bit, just to take a breath and just allow yourself to be in the moment, and just not being too excessive, trying to find a sense of balance, equilibrium in the relationship. I'm just getting the sense of how does V feel about you now? Well, I just feel like there's a lot of emotions going on that's just got to be calmed down, just got to be relaxed. There's a sense of trying to find a sense of balance and truth of the situation. So I'm getting like a sense of it doesn't really matter how V feels about you right now, because you've got to get yourself into balance. You've got to get yourself into moderation with your emotions and things going on. So that's really important. Hey, Cal, can you just type in your question, please? Thanks, Cal. So I just think you just need to sort of take a breath and I just keep getting that sense of, yep, that's all right, Cal. Just type in your question. Yeah, people are coming and going. Okay, Benny, so that's something for you to think about here. Okay, how does Taurus feel about you? Righto. That's all right. The list was really for me more than anything. So I knew who wanted a reading. Oops. Cal, Taurus. Okay. Taurus feels that you are someone who is quite caring, quite kind, maybe a little bit dreamy, very nurturing. Feels you're very nurturing in some way, and you're very strong. Okay, Taurus feels that you're someone with strength. Okay, so that's how Taurus feels about you at this time. Someone who's kind and caring, someone who's very nurturing, could be a little bit emotion, maybe someone who's emotional in some way, or someone's got a lot of feelings about things, but definitely someone who's quite strong emotionally as well. I don't feel like it's a, even though I'm getting like the Queen of Cups here can be quite emotional, I'm actually getting a sense of strength with this emotion, that it seems really strong emotions. It seems a very a sense of someone who's very kind and caring, and just has this inner strength about them. I get the sense of having this inner strength. Okay, so that's really important there for you. So that's how Taurus feels about you, someone who's kind and caring, and someone who has a sense of inner strength about you. You have this inner strength. Okay, so these are the people who wanted readings and haven't had them. So I'm just waiting for questions. Oh, okay, so we need some questions, please, from those who have not had a reading. So these are the people who want a reading. Hi, Butterfly. Oh, okay. So these are the people I'm waiting for questions. And getting close to finishing up. Don't forget, if you want to donate, the link is at the top there. So this is the last of them. So yes, Butterfly, I will do your reading. I'm just seeing who else is here. Okay, so right, Butterfly. So I'll do your one because I'm not going to sit around and wait because I've got things to do. So people just need to type in their question. I've done the list of who I'm waiting for. So is Chris committed to the relationship? Oh, interesting. Do the Labyrinth Tarot. Is Chris committed? Oops, I've lost the pole. The wind does not look good. Let's fix it up shortly. Is Chris committed to our relationship? Chris committed to the relationship? What have I got? Okay, I've got 9 of junk. 9 of junk is that sense of taking some time out. Feels like taking time out. So here we get this 3 of feathers. So no, I'm not getting a commitment at all. I'm getting sense of taking time out with some heartbreak. So I do feel as though communication is going to be really, really important here. Now, this heartbreak could be just a perception. It could be a sense of, essentially this taking time out could be about just taking a moment, just to take a breath. So I feel like communication is going to be really, really important here, making sure your feet stay on the ground, so stay grounded, so you've got a clear head as well. So I think it's going to be really important to communicate to get the expansion and the growth that you need in your ideas or plans that you've got moving ahead. But I am getting very much a sense of taking some time out for some reason. There is some time to take care of self in some way. So maybe Chris is feeling like, or maybe you're feeling like Chris is taking some time out for themselves. Okay, for themselves. And it might be causing a little bit of heartbreak, a little bit of sense of betrayal in some way, but that could be just a perception. Okay, this could be just a perception about what's going on for you. So there could be a sense of being able to really allow yourself to communicate, to say what's important as well. Butterfly, I think there's a real need to communicate for sure with what's going on. But I just, at this stage, I'm not feeling, I just feel like there's a time out, taking time out, and there is that sense of betrayal, but I feel it could be just a perception. So you might need to communicate for sure about what's going on. Okay, so unless I've got any other questions, I've got about 3 minutes left. 5 minutes left. So these are the people who disappeared, I think. So, not quite sure what happened. I'll be back again on Friday. Private reading with me. Don't forget you can check out my Ko-Fi page. So let me just do with the new Mythic Oracle, what card are we going to reflect on? Helen of Troy, about seeing the beauty that lies within all of us, seeing the beauty that surrounds us. 43. Oops, stomach, I hope you didn't hear that. Right, let's have a look. Helen of Troy was also known as Helen of Sparta. She was the daughter of King Tyndareus and leader of Sparta. Though some legends say she was born from an egg after Zeus in the form of a swan seduced the leader. Helen was one of the most beautiful women in ancient times. Her beauty struck Paris a prince of Troy with such intensity that he abducted her from her husband Menelaus to sport about a 10-year Trojan War. Beauty is something that can never be defined in a concrete way, as what is beautiful to one person, culture, or period is different to another. Therefore, beauty goes beyond something physical and speaks more about what radiates from within. Beauty is a belief held within a person, an essence, a connection to his or her own sensual nature. Desire and attraction are most animal instincts. We sense something about someone to whom we are attracted. It is a primal energy. Those who seek to exploit beauty through marketing, for example, will always fail to comprehend its true nature, as marketing speaks more to the ego, which is all about status and approval, than to the real nature of humankind. This is a time for you to discard any superficial notions of beauty and connect to the true archetypal essence of what makes you beautiful. You are beautiful. All human beings are connected to the same primal beauty, and this beauty is all about the spark within you and what brings you to life. It has nothing to do with your age, hair, makeup, or clothes. The general denial of the primal aspect of human nature has forced beauty into the superficial realm. But it is not beauty that is superficial. It is merely our limited understanding of it. In pulling this card today, you're being encouraged to connect to the beauty within you and in the world around you. Okay, so that's it from me. Don't forget to check the links down below. Check the links on my channel. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded. Take care and blessed be.